Welcome to the Chill Zone.
Help us celebrate you.
On the Chill Zone.
1076 is exactly how we do it in the afternoon. Though. Welcome to the Chill Zone. Wherever you are, this is your afternoon show. Yes, I'm gaming you. Let me just put it that way. I'm gaming you.
Welcome, guys, on the Chill Zone.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
We have two powerful men here who
Yes.
just killing it right now in the Gambia. I think the attention has just shifted to them after their powerful album and great combination there, great teamwork. We have Geebril G and Royal Messenjah.
The Messenger.
Yeah,
Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much, Maria.
But you're not hell tie.
No,
No. Everything has just shifted to them now.
You're not hell tie.
Dani. No, Ima. Boy, sama manager damo ko lifin damo ko nakalatuari.
You're not over hell, sir.
Yeah, man.
I am so curious. What inspired this combination? Because I'm the Gambian audience in Lilige, but to have a full album, just the two of you working together and talking about really important stuff that Gambians have been, dealing with
And not
What
able to say
inspired
ish
it?
about.
What inspired
I would
this?
say I'll give a credit to him. The Royal had the idea of the project, let's
Okay.
say from jump, and then he approached me with it. But then back then we didn't really have a team to the project, but we know we wanted to do something together. So with Shy Boy's help and all of us coming together, brainstorming we felt it should be the content of the album shouldn't be
Regular.
yeah, exactly. Since we're all, on this, and I've been in the game for a long time.
Yes.
Did the different
You
things.
both have been in the game for a long
Really?
time.
What inspired this?
Well, for me, as an artist and in the Gambia, I've been observing that there are lots of artists that are not working together. So I just have the idea, I want to do an album, but with a rapper. You understand? So and I had Killer Ears in my head and Bilal. You understand? So after from that, mo talk ma halat ba siya gara mo ba mo call G boy ham because mo no for real amin mo no pariwa mo kas mo bay ko kas. So after from there I called him. I told him, G boy, I have an idea and I want to do an album with you. So what do you think? So I started recording demos with Mustik, and from there, I sent him the demo. He told me, boy, I think it's about the studio. Let's just fix the studio and go to the studio and do it. So from there, I called Cyber. I told him, boy, man, I have an idea and I want to do an album with G. So what do you think? Cyber, man, boy, I can't know. After from there, you see, we record and start recording.
I think do send program show in
Nobles.
biggest.
Oh, a BIG concert.
Yeah, that's when we've been. I think
That
we did
was
a
around
week. We just used a week to do this.
No, 1 week lang jël ci album bi. Su ko uppee daal am naa ne ay 8-9 days la moo nekk. So we record the album. After anytime when you see studio bi suñ recordé benn track rek, then they am the energy pour record a track. So most of the time then they record 2 tracks ci day bi. Understand nga? So from there we have the energy, and Cyber said, you know what, let's just keep up the energy. Let's just keep recording. So no let them the vibe. We have 2 other tracks that we excluded from the project.
Okay.
Because it's a different you understand concept and you understand. So after you take off in there because it's about Gambia and we are Gambians, you understand. So and if we don't speak up for our people, who else gonna do that for them? You understand?
So in terms of speaking up, I think this is a call. This is a call for Gambians to wake up. Because I feel there's so much that we're bottling inside that we want to say, but we're only able to say it on social media.
Thank you very much.
And we've never really had any form of proper demonstration, any proper form of outburst, outcry of the condition in which we're living in the country, and it's beginning to affect us. Stress boy. So because if you see what happened when they came out on the issue of anti-crime, so but no one is really expressing it, and the way you're able to put it into the music,
Exactly.
It's what we're going through,
and I feel I'm not good, and I feel like how the artists are here in Gambia.
Wow.
I feel the government don't really fair the artists because of what's been coming out, and all the songs that have been hit has been dance tunes and stuff like that. So they don't see the threat.
True.
And then they're I'm not saying they're not good artists out there, but to make good music, it doesn't take one person. It's a whole it would take at least 3 people or 4. Yeah, true. To actually come up with this. So the journalists are gonna play their part. You DJ presenters are gonna play their part. All these TV shows, and I guess it's time for us artists to actually play our part. And then since the youth like music, I think it's a way where we can deliver our message to them as well.
Apart from the music, I mean, I think the visuals also just killed it. How do you sleep? Is it sleep?
Yes.
The sleep video is just off the hook.
Major.
Who did your makeup on that?
Binny.
Amazing concept, and the storyline is relatable.
and he's the one that wrote the script.
No, G-Star. No, G-Star.
You at the theater.
No, he has a lot of concept. In terms of the content, let me just talk a little bit about the technicalities. Because did you get a license from TRRC to use the content? What was the arrangement basically? Because a lot of people have these questions, and they want how do you take these people's voices and that sort of thing to put it in the song?
I feel like I did make my inquiries and stuff.
Okay.
My elder sisters at the TRRC.
Right.
It's like something that's been aired out there. Like everybody has the right to use it and do it. Now that's why you see like ITV Africa doing it. These people are streaming. Everybody's, and it's not something where like they want the message out there.
True.
Like that's the whole point. So we're doing the same thing basically. Like we're doing it like if at all we use their material to do something besides the point of what they're doing.
Okay, then there's a contradiction, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing.
Basically, the same thing. Now, sleep. We're looking at a powerful compilation right here. Sleep. We have hungry. There's Digana. Lock up.
It's your favorite.
Hey. There's memories. There's guns. Each song is completely different. The genre of music, the style of vibe that's to it as well. I mean, the intakes. I mean, your rap, your singing to it equally. I feel, Royal, you've been able to show a certain extent of creativity of sound there, especially in the composition. And all of bijase ko angale at patwa biag yun by Rastafari.
Good artist, I would say.
But in terms of visibility, because I feel like a lot of people are actually waking up to you.
True. That's what he told me.
A lot of people are hungry. No, I told you yesterday, I was like, yo, why is he not on social media, fam? Why are you not pushing this?
Yeah, the problem is, like for me, I only do music. From my family, my mom and my dad. This is what we know, and we've been doing this since I born, you understand? So, but the thing is, I think what I always concentrate on is just keep singing and playing instrument, guitar all the time, and try to develop myself, which I never, that doesn't give me the opportunity to concentrate on social media and stuff, because like for me, I always tell my people I always told them that, I need people that can actually do that for me, because me, I'm the crazy type of people that always like, okay, I want to sing every day.
No, but by right, that's how it should be.
You know,
But in Gambia, you have to be the manager. The artist has to be the manager. Has to be his PR.
Yeah, you understand. So the thing is, you were the first person that told me, yo, Royal, you better open.
Hey, bro.
You need to have a how to call it again. You need to Twitter. I'm not. You know, I'm not calling. You know, they ham, bro. You understand?
What's up status? Royal promo post. Yeah, bro. Manaka, bro. Funga push that. Like, I think I haven't even seen him post the flyer. Because I'm Royal post flyer.
I post now like Instagram and Facebook and my post.
But how was it working together? Basically, I mean, your creativity, his creativity, putting together the story of young people.
Yeah, it's just the positive energy.
Yeah, and I think there's one thing here, which there's a lesson where every artist should learn. You know, because I've been in the studio with a lot of artists, and I see the way they work. Like getting fear in terms of guys and art, like they won't let you to add your input when you're working on stuff like that. Like let's say you're doing this and then somebody tells you, don't you think if you do it this way, no, I'm doing this, but no, this is my style, this is what not. But then this is like a whole project where like we agreed to exchange ideas. Like I could do a whole verse and then he doesn't like it, I would do another one. Yeah, he would do this, I would tell him, yo, you know, don't you think you change this line to this? He would do that. Okay. And then always at the end of the day you have hang on, you see me bust up. Shy Boy's experience to really mattered. You know?
Yeah, Shy Boy.
Even in terms of singles, it was him that decided we should put this one out and do it on a video and put it out first.
Shout out to Shy Boy.
I feel there was great teamwork connection there. You can feel it from the sounds, you can feel it from the visuals, which is a great look. I mean, especially for the both of you. You two have been in the industry for a long time now. I think this would be a great reflection for the young artists coming up, that working together, collaborating is not a bad thing. It's not a competition.
It's power.
Exactly.
What would you guys say to the young generation coming up, especially in terms of collaborations?
I would say, like, the more you work with people, like, you tap into, like, some other fan bases. Let's say, like, you're a fan. Like, if I don't like one certain genre, like it doesn't matter what artist comes in that genre and do it. If it's the best artist, I don't like it. But then if my artist that I actually follow goes and do something with another person from that genre and they kind of fuse it, I would automatically, you know, I like that song. So you could tap into more fan bases and then you could always learn from each other. Yeah, you know, like no artist, like every single day you learn stuff.
True. And it develops you as well.
Yeah.
True. You know? Now, from this 6 soundtracks, which one would you say you you can't wait to perform that song? Like, cause like I said, Sleep, Hungry, Digana, Lock Up, Memories, and Guns. Both of you, which
Lock Up, Digana. I'll go with Lock Up and Digana.
Yeah. So back to back. So Lock Up it is right here.
Huh? How about you?
Yeah, my favorite is Digana and Lock Up.
Okay, Digana. So we have Digana and Lock Up
and Guns.
I feel.
But the soul I put in on that track, how to call it, Sleep, is powerful.
Yeah, beautiful.
And by the way, we're gonna hint something as well.
I like hints though. What is it part of the tour as well?
Yeah, no, we're doing the tour.
Okay, tour. Right.
As much as like this project is doing well.
Wow.
I believe what we have in store for the rest of the year is way more powerful because I got a whole project coming up. He has a whole project coming up. And inshallah, we'll do part 2 to this as well.
Nice.
Inshallah. We can't wait. I'm opening up the lines 1076 work time Royal Messenjah and G right here. I'm going to live and direct on the show zone. You for you talk about how can a baobab tree get sick in a prison without
a pharmacy.
Without a pharmacy,
you know, prison guards, they have no mercy. You know, sometimes they will bring something for you in the prison and they take it and put it in their pocket. So you know, I know what is in there.
That is crazy.
And by the way, I need to give a big shout out to my boy, Ranks. He came out last week. Like he's been in for a good.
So wait, who's the one with the ratatouille? Because you mentioned somebody with ratatouille.
No. That's how he was the one like in the starting of the, like that was that sample is from when TRRC went
Yes.
to the Manitou prisons, and that was him. Talking his frustration about the prison. Like, he's been there for a while. He haven't been given no fair trial. He's been going in and out of court for 4.5 years.
That's crazy.
So he just came out last week.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
though. But also over there, you're advocating for the ghetto youth, though.
Yeah, and we're thinking of hosting a concert in Malto.
Yo, that'd be
You
great.
know, that's just running in my
Yeah,
head. I just
yeah.
didn't say it. It's like
Yeah,
running in my
know.
head. You
we,
just said it.
we have a lot we're gonna do
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
But inshallah, we got a tour in like a week. We're gonna be in Sweden, inshallah.
Yep.
We haven't.
Somebody say Stockholm is waiting for you,
Stockholm
Royal
is waiting.
NG. Yeah.
G, Juzul,
Sophia.
Sophia,
ST.
Barhama, ST.
Yeah,
we're
man.
going and we're gonna set the mark there. We're gonna set our
Inshallah.
marks.
So tell us more about the tour. Are you guys performing in the same places on the same shows, or
we
you
just
all
perform-
have different shows?
We're performing in 2 places, like all of us. Like
Okay.
these are 2 festivals, like inside Sweden. And the nice thing about Sweden is, like, there's a lot of half Gambians there that are really doing good. That are big labels. So we're collabing with them on the show and everything, and we're gonna be doing work there. We're gonna do a few videos there and stuff like that. So
Nice.
it's Spotify, the app is in Sweden.
True,
All these things.
true.
So we get to just go around and just see what's popping. But then those are the 2 shows we're performing together. And the following week, me, Royal, and Jizzle will be doing 2 shows in Germany too as well. But then ST and Barhama and Sofia, they got their own shows after those 2 shows. They got,
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
This is a great look. I am
it's
really happy
beautiful.
you guys have this opportunity to
Thank
tour
you so much.
Europe and have your music out there. I've been saying it, like, Gambian music needs to go across the borders now. It's enough. Like, we see you guys spreading your wings within Gambia, but then your music also needs to go beyond Gambia. And that's where more opportunities lies. People also need to see what Gambia has.
It only happens if we work together.
Exactly.
It can
And-
only happen.
It can only happen
Exactly.
if we work,
and it's
if we work
happening
together.
now.
Yes.
You guys are paving
Yeah,
the
man.
way.
True.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, we live in this trip. Like, when we were going for the visas and stuff like that, we were together the whole time, hotels together. So it just brings that relationship between artists. Like, even if you weren't, that close with the artist, you end up being close because you spend days together. Like, be in the same room, chill, go out, like with their, there's a lot of things that can happen. That's where we met a lot of the directors as well. That We Flag Gaye, like, he came down to the hotel, and then last week he was doing one video with Jizzle as well. He came all the way here, did a video. So it's more about link and connections. And you asked me
Links and
about
connection, basically.
and you asked me about what advice I need to give to the young artists.
Yes.
Hits and all these things, it can make you, the popular fame and stuff like that. But for longevity in the music industry, it's only your relationship with the players in the industry.
True.
And that can keep you there, So I think that's the advice
Relationship,
I
How
fam.
about the disciplinary act of music in terms of creation of music, in terms of performances, just the disciplinary side of it?
That's still the art. That, like, as an artist, like, we didn't, like, there's one thing we lack in our industry in Gambia, like, performance you mentioned, like, you hardly see anybody on stage that has a production like
True.
that you spend on a production.
True.
Like, okay, this is what you're
Set
gonna
designing
do, the
and
set.
all of that stuff, yeah.
Like, you come this track, this is how it's supposed to be. You rehearse it like months before you
Yeah.
come. As with rehearsals, it's only we rehearse on the tracks that we're gonna perform. Like how you want people to hear it. But the performances itself, it's a whole different step, and I think we need to work on that.
Definitely pushing it. So just before my lines are actually on fire. A few text messages as well that are coming through to those that are watching live on Instagram as well. This one is saying, I'm really enjoying the chill zone, and shout outs to G and Royal right here. We were talking about this earlier, how much of things are being done in Gambia, but implementation or consequences for people's actions, we don't really know what the outcome of them are. For example, the case of the student that was stopped by the security officer, reports that we are awaiting. For example, we had the commission of inquiry and all these things. We don't know where all this are going on. We have the issue of trees that are being cut down and the fishes that are being polluted. I mean, the waters that are being polluted and so many other things. Yeah, we're working on it, but at the end of the day, what is being done? We could talk about it, but what are we going to do eventually to see that there is change?
Should I go first?
No, what are you about them?
All right. Very first of all, like this government, they let us down totally, especially us the youths. Me personally, like I'm tired of the old ideas. I'm tired of the old folks. I'm tired of these old political parties and their whole thing. I'm not voting for any political party I knew back then. Like, just what I did.
True.
Like in terms of this country, like everything is being done freestyle. Like you don't have where to report to. Even if you like do whatever, you don't know what's the consequences. Like you don't know, like we don't know. Like you have stuff like the protests happening. The first thing you would expect is our leader to come out and talk to us.
True.
He still haven't done that. It's been over a week.
A week.
Yeah. So it's like
it's been months.
Yeah. And the reality is these companies like these organizations like these and whatnot, skill training, you have skills and you don't know it. Like
what are you going to do?
What are you going to do with it?
True.
Like these are just schemes that just to give us hope. Boy, hope lang dike bu fi yaay jame. So we cannot continue with hope. Man mangi maget.
True.
Yeah, we need to do stuff that are in place. True. Like we have young people that are capable of the jobs that are actually happening, whatsoever. Like that are actually doing. Like I gave an example to you on Twitter last time.
Yeah.
Like Mantali Bensuda, you don't talk class. Like he was my classmate. We even Bumador rap, so you never see a rap group. Wow.
Like rap group?
Yeah.
We need to get him on the show to talk about that now.
Yeah, I think I'm actually I'm saying this on air for the very first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, ñoo bokkoon rap group. ñoo dem class together. Xeex nañ ba sonn tanga kirib karab whatnot. So he's proven. KMC, you see how it's like everything. Every day I get job with them on. Like the ambition we like what we have for our country. Like I've seen examples like for example my people I know like and my brothers and stuff like that. Like they all work for the government, but then the energy they had when they were starting and the change they want to make and everything, it's no longer there. Why?
True.
It's because of when they come with ideas, they just tell them, boy, they're not ready for change.
Of course
like
not.
they're scared to act on stuff and implement new ideas or do whatever. So that's the problem with us,
True. But you always have that.
The good part be more the people now, they are aware of politics now. I'm on a time you haven't we are not into politics. Why legi we all seen youth find okay, we want change, and that happened. You understand? But me as an artist, man, the only part that I will take is okay, I will rebel against injustice. But get changes because okay, ñun yàlla dafa am loo xamante ne daf ñu ko may muy music and music is a weapon of God. You understand? And using this weapon is okay, I have to use it in a very useful form. You understand? That can benefit the people out there because there are people listening to music. They okay, yow mun nga tok tay as a mer wala nga am sa nahar, okay. You listen to Lock Up and Lock Up ease you. True. You understand? True. So me as a musician or artist, I have to make sure that I stand for my people and ease their pain and rebel against injustice. True. Because ñun su nekké né yalla daf ñu denka music ci sun loxo yi ñun okay ñu saga ne ko daf ko day jël jox ko keneen. This is the reason why Bob Marley is still Bob Marley. Because he understands that he is doing music and this music is spiritual and he is doing the work of God. You understand? So after God mako they enforce. So he was enforced by him. You understand? So Bob Marley amut ben song bo xamne dang ko deglu te do dega yalla te do dega sa bop. You understand? So man suma if I have to say anything is okay, I will talk to my fellow artists. Okay, it's high time pour ñu understand ñun lu no def, because understanding what we are doing will help you to know the message you're synthesizing out there. You understand? Because okay, see music la mun nga def music nit ñi kontaan nit ñi ree, that's music, it's fun. But nit gonna concentrate on working on our lyrics but para defend some people and know what we're talking about.
True.
And you all are like role models. People listen to you guys. Music is powerful, like you said. And te munga talk nga setan tiara si the entire day. And people might not still get the point of it, but when you put it on a song, everybody understands that. You know. So this is the role of musicians here.
And that's what happened with the Sleep. If you listen to Sleep, then they understand the whole story.
Exactly.
From 94, but then they understand. Okay, limo happened on.
1076. Let's talk to about 2-3 people. Let's see what their reactions are on the album. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Danny.
Bro, so you know the.
Manglen di ziar bu baax di ziar royal. Baybal.
Ziar nañ la Baybal.
Baybal ziar te Abala.
Maam Abba am nga sa affaire. Nga naka nag.
Yeah, family, big up yourself, man. Respect to you and G.
Yeah, man, respect, bro.
And thanks to Danny for having you on the show.
Yeah, ba.
Yeah, and thanks to Aversoft for the good job and the support they're giving to the Gambian artists.
Thank you so much, bro.
Bye, G.
Yeah.
Geebril Manglen ziar de bye.
Thank you very much, man. Jerejef, man.
Dylan, thanks a lot for the good job and for this timely album, you know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, people need this, and Gambia are proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Yo, all our GN Messenjah, yan mom yalla len yalla lafal chat and keep spreading the message, inshallah.
Amin, bro.
Abo Rijal.
Boy, suma artist nga boy, dama la weer de.
My man, yay suma danan boy.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you so much, boy. Stanga.
Alright.
Yeah, he's a good dancehall artist.
Die-art right there.
Abanar. Yeah, man.
Abanar.
Bro, we need to know all this because, you know, at the end of the day, bro, we cannot be following all the like.
Yeah.
Bring the stuff to us, bro.
Sure.
If it's right, if it's good content, bros, we push it. Man, that's why I keep at the end of it. Look, nanga finger up, bro. I'm tuned by my WhatsApp, like, bro. Like, my WhatsApp is tuned, bro. It's important that we also put class and look at the way we actually carry ourselves. Let's see if we can get one last call. See what you have a text message you want to read, or to you that's actually listening to us right here online. Your European massive, your European fan base. All actually anticipating. People cannot wait for you to. Someone was asking whether you perform maybe one or two of these songs while you're there. So that eventually is happening. That certainly is happening. Okay, 1076, last call right here. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, DJ Daddy.
Hey, bro, no def.
Nice.
Jerry F. Turbi.
Boy, Turbi Usman.
Waaw Ousmane ñu mang fi amee G ak Royal Messenjah. waaw dama bu waxa ñoom. waaw nuyu gaay
Ousmane léegi la dugg si. Ousmane xamul luy xew si kër gi.
dafa dégg 107.
ay waay Ousmane officiel dañoo maye 1 million Ousmane. gaay ne. jërëjëf Ousmane. gars yi soo xamee turi Dadi naka real turam.
ko Dadi. ñoom Dadi lañ ma ne Uncle Moro Kara Gaye is next over here, but before we leave, how can people get access to the album? Tell me, because I'm not for now it's mainly just on social media or pretty much on digital platforms. How is it going to be also accessible for ñu nekk ci day before for no?
We don't know how to say so we'll like here within the next 1 or 2 weeks dinañ work on dara like ñu am like you know that USB comme lu say def noonu daal ñu seet ñu ko mën a distribuer out tam mu reach fu nekk.
Especially now that you're going on your tour, I think you should try and have it available in case you guys
hard
get there and people want the hard copies.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, but thank you so much guys for making time to be here.
Thank you very much.
Man you wax na gaay ne man you be on memories.
No, real is a killer.
I feel like I've listened to all of it, but no, I think there's so much emotion that came into it. The lyrics are on point. The message,
you know,
Rastafari.
It was. I could tell you something. like, okay, with Royal this living, but his new album too, like, I've worked with artists in studio. I've seen, like, you know, when they do stuff, how come New York see auto-tune, New York City. But this guy, his voice is, okay, what you hear is what you hear.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not freestyle. They join up in a Paco. They don't Paco call for the job. But so bad people.
Great talent there.
Yes.
Both of you are just blessed with great talent. Keep it up, and we're looking forward to the next surprise, the next project.
Very soon. There'll be videos I'll be dropping.
We'll be dropping hungry soon, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Thank you very much, Danny. Thank you so much, Mariam. Thank you, Muna.
Joniko.
Embark to do what they let's think about the future and let to us yesterday. Oh Jah, I pray for the departed souls and those who remain. Our minds are frozen, we realize that the politicians puzzle. Give us your blessings today, got the youths them going astray. Oh Jah, you give thanks.